In this video, we're going to talk about all the golf courses that you need to know about in San Luis Obispo County. Hi guys, this is Verenice White with Goodell and White Real Estate Group with eXp Realty. And if this is your first time to our channel or you're back to our channel, welcome. Glad to see you here. So friends, we've been getting calls from people all over wanting to move here, leave here, or relocate here, or move within here, and we absolutely love it. So if you want to know everything there is to know to live, work, eat, sleep, and play here in San Luis Obispo County and its surrounding areas, then you're in the right place. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you don't miss any of our future content, and just remember, we've got your back when you're moving to the Central Coast, California. All right, everybody, so we're gonna go through the golf courses here in beautiful San Luis Obispo, and we are gonna go just in location version of this, which is we're gonna start from North County, making our way down to South County. So starting in Paso, Robles area, ending down in Pismo. So Erich is here and he's going to go through the golf courses for us. And Erich, why don't you let everybody know what level of golfer you would say you are?
Yeah, I'm pretty much a bogey golfer that likes to have beers while I'm out there golfing.
Nice.
Like probably most of us go out there, just go out there, have fun with the boys. We always try to get better, but it's a tough game. And but it's just fun to go out there and golf and have fun.
Nice. So Erich's lived in the area. He's pretty much gone through most of the golf courses in the area. And how often do you golf?
About once a week.
Nice.
I try to golf at least once a week.
Okay. So the first one we're going to talk about, there's a couple of things that Erich would like to let you know about. And the first little tidbit would be,
just if you are coming down here and you want to get good deals on golf, there's a Central Coast golf card, I believe is about 119 bucks, and it'll get you 10 free rounds on courses in San Luis Obispo County and some in North Santa Barbara County. But it's really a good way to, see the area and stuff like that, and it pays for itself after 2 rounds. It really does. So
okay.
Very good.
And where do you purchase that?
Online, just Central Coast Golf Card online.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's very good.
Okay. So that's a local, do many people take advantage of that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so,
nice.
Unless you're local.
So we're starting off with some good stuff. Hopefully that inspires you to continue, because there is going to be a real nice little nugget we're gonna talk about at the very, very end. So try to stay tuned throughout the whole video. So the first one we're gonna start off with is in North County, as I mentioned, and that is in Paso Robles, and it is Hunter Ranch. And that is up in Paso. You can get a cart for $93 Monday through Thursday, and for $110 Friday through Saturday. So Erich's gonna fill you in on the details.
It was actually Friday through Sunday.
Thank you. That's an important detail. Goes through the whole weekend.
Yes, it's the weekend.
That's why we have Erich here.
Most courses they have weekday and weekend rates.
Yes.
Hunter Ranch, because it is a nice course. It's probably one of the, top 2 or 3 courses in the county. Their carts have GPS on it, which is very nice. You don't need it. You don't have to worry about your yardage. Very challenging course. Paso courses, they're going to be hard to play in the summertime just because of the heat, but if you can handle the heat, Hunter Ranch is really at the top of the list to play when you come down here.
Okay, all right. And the facility, in your opinion?
Everything's nice. The restaurant area, everything. It's top notch. It's what, like I said, it's a top notch golf course here in the county.
Okay, so the second one we're talking about is Paso Robles Golf Club. So here, there's some little twerks to it. Number one is it's $72 if you're a non-resident in the county with a cart, $62 if you are a resident in the county. So weekdays, it's $82 for non-residents, and then $62 if you are a resident on the weekends. So Erich's going to fill you in on the rest of the details there.
Okay, so yeah, Paso Robles Golf Club, it's been under new ownership, I believe, last couple of years. Very nice. They've done a good job. I actually played there recently, and It's very green, very maintained, nice new clubhouse, nice bar area, good restaurant. They're always promoting good food. I've never really eaten there. I've just been at the bar having drinks. But that's what we do.
Shocking.
But it's a very nice golf club in a nice little older part of Paso. But yeah, definitely worth a visit to the Paso Robles Golf Club.
So the next one is Lynx in Paso Robles. So this is going to run you $55 weekdays and $65 on the weekends, just a flat rate there. And Erich will tell you the details.
Okay, so that course, as you can see by the pricing, is a little bit, below the other ones. And it shows. I mean, it's, there's not really, I know they're going to build a new clubhouse, but there's really not much there as far as clubhouse and bar area. They do have drinks. Maybe hot dogs and chips, but that's about it. It's a wide open course. There's almost no trees on it. It's not in the best shape, but again, you kind of get what you pay for. And the carts there are actually the old school that are gas powered, which is kind of interesting. They do have a nice driving range, which is good, and it is part of the Central Coast Golf Cart, as we brought up at the beginning. So is Hunter Ranch, and actually so is the Paso Robles Golf Club. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, and so you said there was something unique happening with their name on this one?
And yeah, they're trying to change the name to Cabernet Lynx because they are doing a bunch of RV sites all around the golf course.
Okay.
So you can park your RV and then go golfing and stuff like that. But it's worth it. I mean, it's worth the play to go check it out.
And so are we talking about how many holes these are, what levels these are?
All these ones we're going to be talking about right now are all full 18-hole golf courses.
Okay, all right. So so far we're at 18 holes.
All 18 holes right now. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right, so the next one is Chalk Mountain. So it's $47 with a cart on weekdays and $57 with a cart on weekends. And Erich, fill us in.
All right, so Chalk Mountain is in the Atascadero. That is a county course. It's one of 3 county-ran courses. And to be honest with you, I have not played there in a very long time. But again, on the notion of you get what you pay for, you can see by the pricing, it's not always in the best shape, but you're still golfing 18 holes. I mean, I don't care what golf course I play, as long as I'm playing golf and having a couple beers. But again, I have not played Chalk Mountain in a while, but it's worth a try when you just, maybe you can't get on somewhere else or you're on a budget, go try Chalk Mountain. And that's actually on the Slow County card, which is another golf card that you can get to.
Okay, and you said that was a county, or there was something?
San Luis County, yeah, so they call it the Slow County golf card. That's only involved with the 3 county courses, which is Chalk Mountain, Morro Bay, and Dairy Creek, which we'll be getting to those soon.
Awesome. So the next one is Morro Bay Golf Course, and this one is a little bit unique. There is a $3 surcharge for a non-resident. So this one will run you $65 with a cart on the weekdays, and on the weekends it'll run you $74. And so Erich, what else do you know about it?
So Morro Bay, like I said earlier, is part of the county ran courses, and it's really one of the little gems here on the Central Coast. The views from Morro Bay are spectacular. It's really a beautiful course. It's tough, challenging. A couple little quirks to it, and you can ask the gentleman there at the front desk. But everything, it's kind of a weird thing. But there's a Black Hill Mountain there that's behind there, and everything flows on the greens from Black Hill Mountain towards the ocean. Oh. It may not look like it when you're about to putt, but it's an awkward deal. But again, just beautiful views, definitely worth it for the price too. And it's one of my favorite golf courses around Morro Bay.
Nice. And do they have like place to eat?
Yeah. Okay. So they have a decent bar, full bar, restaurant. Yeah, they do have and a beautiful deck outside the restaurant with beautiful views of the back 9 and towards the bay there, and kind of like a refuge. Where the bay comes in and goes back out. What do you call that?
Like a bay? Yeah,
like a bay, but like a sanctuary area there.
Okay,
how between Los Osos and Morro Bay, there's that kind of like low where the
lagoon.
I can't think of the name, but kind of like I had it before, but anyways. Really,
if we come up with it, we'll tell you.
But it's very, it's a good course.
And if you know, put it in the comments.
Yeah. I just played it recently with some buddies, and like I said, if anything, the views, you're just going to be like pretty much mesmerized by. And
Morro Bay is just a cool little place to explore while you're in the
And
county.
again, that is also on the county golf card, which I guess you get a free round there, and then big discounts throughout the year. So, and very friendly staff. So it's a very good golf club.
Nice for that. And that'll go on the cart thing for 119 bucks. So friends, we hope that you're finding this information valuable. We're trying to give you as much about the county as possible on this channel. So if you're liking it, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, show us some love, and that way you won't miss any of our future videos. Okay, the next one is Dairy Creek Golf Course. $20 for 9 holes anytime, and you're gonna get a replay for $10. And $10 per 9 holes. Sorry, I had to look at my notes real quick. And Eric will fill you in with the rest.
Okay, so that Dairy Creek, it used to be a 18-hole course. That's part of the county courses too, county ran course. It's on the card.
Okay.
But now it's just 9 holes that you can play twice, and I believe it's $10. Verenice forgot to mention $10 for the cart also.
Oh, the cart.
Cart. And what's very, very cool about Dairy Creek now is that they just opened up a Top Tracer. If you haven't heard of Top Tracer, it's kind of like Top Golf. It's just it's still ran by Top Golf, but it's they use all the technology from the PGA Tour. When you're watching the PGA Tour on TV and they hit a shot, hit a drive, and it traces it. It's just a spectacular thing. You play different courses around the world. You know, just have fun with your friends. I think it's the bays fit up to 4 people. It's like $20 to $50 an hour, depending on what time of day you come. And it's a full bar. They have, you know, waiters and waitresses walking by with good food and stuff. It's a very, very interesting thing. So that's Top Tracer. So while you're there, even if you don't have to go golf there, you just go do Top Tracer.
So unique.
Very unique, very social. A lot of, I mean, I've heard it's packed. I've only been there once in the morning to try it out, but I heard it's packed at night, like a total social scene. You know, people just having fun. A lot of college kids and stuff like that.
Also, a quick note about Dairy Creek Golf Course. It is we're coming down the grade now.
Dairy Creek is by the junior college.
Okay, so, Cuesta.
Cuesta. So it's basically in between San Luis and Morro Bay on Highway 1.
Great. So it's between. It's over by Cuesta Community College.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So
exactly. Right across the street, really.
Okay. So we're coming down the grade. We're venturing closer to slow, and just take note of that. All right. So now we are at Avila Beach Golf Course, and this is going to run you $89 all the time, right?
Yep.
Okay. So of course, Avila Beach is an amazing place to go visit. So the golf course is just one of the many amenities and beautiful things that you can visit while you're there. The Bob Jones Trail, going to the beach, but let's talk about the golf course. Okay,
so the golf course, and that is actually Avila Beach Golf Resort, so they do have the hotel resort there that you can actually stay at. Avila Beach, I mean, it's kind of like the Morro Bay thing, the views from some of the holes, and you're just right there at beach level. It's a beautiful, beautiful location. The course, you know, it's gone down a little bit in the last couple of years, but it's still a great course to play. You know, they have a nice little bar there, good little restaurant. As Verenice knows, they do a lot of weddings and stuff there, a lot of events, a lot of concerts there.
Of concerts, fun out in the grass, open, beautiful.
But it is good to play, and that also, Avila Beach is on the Central Coast Golf Card. So if you got the card, you'd play there for free, except on most of these courses, you do have to pay for the card on that card. I will say one thing, a little tip here, Eric's tip of the day here on Avila is
your own segment.
Hey. No, because I forget about it every time I go there. The first 9 holes there, seriously, everything, all the fairways, everything breaks hard to the right. It's just one of those things. So if you have any type of little slice, like most of us do, you're going to be in trouble because there's little creek things and stuff like that. But it is a nice course. It's just sometimes not maintained quite as good. So that's my thing on Avila.
Okay, so now we're talking about Black Lake Golf Course, and actually this is located in Nipomo. We're going to backtrack on the next one, but this is in Nipomo, and this is an $89 cost all day, every day, right, with cart. And let's go ahead and tell them about the cart.
Okay, so Black Lake is actually coincidentally the same owners as Avila Beach Golf Course. So on that same note, it isn't kept up that great. And what is unique about Black Lake, and I actually used to work there as a little marshal guy, is 3 9-hole courses. So you will play 2 of the 9 holes when you get there, completing an 18-hole course. It's pretty reasonable price, just kind of like Avila. But again, it's not always in the best shape, but it is challenging. I mean, there's a lot of oaks. It's a beautiful course up there in a nice little area. The neighborhoods there in Black Lake.
Yeah, so there's a community there, and you're going to go off of Highway 1. So it is tucked in a little bit into Nipomo. So we've got a lot of finger roads in our area. So this is kind of in that neighborhood, but obviously you'll be able to find it. So that's what you got to say?
Yeah, and they have a pretty decent bar and little restaurant there and stuff. Sometimes on the weekends they will do open barbecues out there, and so you can buy a sandwich at the turn or whatever you do. But it's definitely worth playing. Again, I mean, I'm an avid golfer. I love golf, so it doesn't matter what course I play as long as I'm out there with your buddies or whatever, having some beers and playing golf. I mean, that's all that really matters.
Nice. Okay, and the weather's always nice in Nipomo. That's one of the little secrets of our area. Is Nipomo's always got some just really nice weather. So just take a note of that. All right, the next one is Cypress Ridge Golf Course, and this is actually located in a gated community, and it sits up on the Arroyo Grande Mesa. So we kind of backtracked here from Nipomo to Arroyo Grande, but you're up on the mesa, so you would pass Cypress and go to Black Lake. But we're talking about Cypress Ridge, beautiful craftsman style homes throughout. And the pricing on this is $64 a Monday through Thursday with a cart, $69 on Friday, and $79 on the weekends. And so what do you got to say about Cypress?
Here's what I got to say about Cypress. Cypress this is one of the, I'll just throw it out there, probably one of the top 3 courses in the county. I just played there recently. It's under new ownership.
Yes, it is. I've met the owner.
So they're improving it. It's a very nice course. I just played with some buddies, and they really like the course. They do have a full bar and a little restaurant thing there. It's just it's a good course. And now the owner apparently has a collection of old VWs, like buses and stuff. He keeps them out there on the.
Oh, nice.
Right, yeah, he keeps them out there like on display, like a little mini car show.
VW for Verenice.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's probably one of the top 3 condition and stuff like that people like to play. And I know that's where we always play the.
And the level of it is.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, it's very nice, and it's where we put. They do a lot of tournaments there. We do a lot of our the realtor tournaments.
The realtor events there.
Yeah, Cypress Ridge.
Yeah. So Cypress Ridge, the community itself. I actually worked there in 2001 with new construction. Syntex homes are there. It was a really unique place. So definitely, it's beautiful. They planted the trees strategically throughout. So it's if you're a tree person or know about that, I mean, this would be a place to really check out.
Yes,
really
beautiful.
Nice. And so you're up elevated. There's some wind a little bit, but beautiful course. Next one we're going to talk about is Monarch Dunes, and that is off of Highway 1. Located in Nipomo. There is a community trilogy out there, a vast variety of different floor plans of homes out there, just its own little community. It's $100 for non-residents and $90 for residents. So on the weekends, it's going to run you $120 if you're a non-resident and $112 if you are a resident. So if you have a home there, you're not getting too much of a discount for being a resident or whatever. So just take note of that. And Erich, tell us about that course.
Monarch Dunes. That is pretty much my home course. It's right there in the top 3. It's probably it's right up there with Hunter Ranch, and you can see by the pricing it is a little pricier on the weekends and stuff, but it's a beautiful course. So the unique thing about Monarch Dunes is they have what they call the old course. It's the original 18 holes they built when they started doing Trilogy, the houses. And then they added a little 12, it's actually a par 3 12-hole course called the Challenge Course. And it is just, I play that a lot. Me and my buddy Bruce play it a lot, and it's just personally, I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. I play a lot of golf up there, a lot of golf down here. It's probably one of the top par 3 courses I would imagine in the state. I don't know Southern California and stuff like that, but it's 12 holes. It mimics the old course. It's in great shape, and it's pretty reasonable, especially if you're a rewards member. I know we pay $100 a year to be a rewards member, and we get it for cheap, but I think it's $35, $37 to play with a cart. And and again, they call it the challenge for a reason, because it is a little bit of a challenge. It really works on your short game. So I highly recommend Monarch Dunes, just because, and it's always in good shape. It's just steady. It's steady and always in good shape. So
great.
Yeah.
So a must do
definitely,
see,
yes.
while you're in the area. Yeah. And so if you venture down past Monarch Dunes, past Monarch and Trilogy and whatnot on Highway 1, you would head into Santa Maria. You would be entering into Santa Barbara County through Guadalupe. So that's another venture road that you can, if you're exploring the area. Again, that's just going to be taking you down south more off of the, historic Highway 1. All right, so now we're at the bonus part of the segment, and we're sprinkling in a couple of golf courses that have some uniqueness to them, and we got the best coming up, so stay tuned. But the first one we're going to talk about is in Paso, Robles. So we're going back up to North County, and this one's called River Oaks Golf Course. All right, Eric, what do you want to talk about that?
So River Oaks, surprisingly, is the only golf course I have not played in the county. It happens to be on that county, or the Central Coast Golf Card, which I just have not played it, but it's a 6-hole golf course that you play 3 times, I believe, and they have different pin locations. I think it's like one par 4 and a bunch of par 3s. I'm not really sure, but we just kind of wanted to throw that out there because it is in Paso. I'll get to it one of these days, but that's just a little nugget thrown in there.
All right, so the next one is in Los Osos, another real cool area to visit, and it's Sea Pines Golf Course and
Golf resort.
Sea Pines Golf Resort. So this one, what do you want to share about that?
Sea Pines is, again, it's another one of those that's by the ocean, by the bay there, kind of it's right next to Morro Bay golf course, basically. It's a 9-hole kind of executive golf course where there's par 3s and par 4s on it. It's actually very nice. It's very reasonable pricing wise. I couldn't find it online, but I know the last time I played there it was pretty reasonable. And you get some good views of the bay. So it's another one of those view type of golf courses. And if you just want to get in a quick 9, but still, be able to use your driver and stuff like that. And it's, like I said, the setting's very nice there, and it's a resort. So you can, come for the weekend and stuff like that, restaurants. And
So quick question. Have you golfed with some lady friends before on these golf courses?
Yes.
And they've all enjoyed, everybody loves these?
Yes.
All right, so now we're heading back to San Luis Obispo, and we're talking about Laguna Lake Golf Resort?
Yes, golf course.
Golf course.
Yes, it's not a resort.
Not a resort, okay. What do you have to say about it?
So Laguna is, as you said, in San Luis Obispo. It's a nice little, very inexpensive course. That course also is on the Central Coast Golf Card. They call it an executive course also. So there is, it's 9 holes, it's 2 par 4s and the rest are par 3s. Very challenging kind of mountainous greens where you kind of got to land your ball on there and stuff. But again, for the price, it's very basic. Again, it's not an extravagant clubhouse. There's not a full bar. I mean, they have beers and maybe hot dogs and some chips. But it's nice. It's close. It's really close. Very centralized, and definitely, again, one of those courses to work on your short game, which it's all about the short game, right? So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Here we are, roughing it out, golfing.
Take a little break in the rain.
A little bit of storm. We got Coors Lights and some whiskey, keep us warm. We're hardcore golfers out here at Laguna. Just a little sprinkle going on right now. Luckily, we got our golf umbrellas. And as golfers say, you can't use your golf umbrella unless you golf in the rain. There you go. All right, over and out.
Okay, so our next one we've got here is the Pismo Beach golf course, and this is located actually it's near Grover Beach, but it's called Pismo Beach. It is at the end of Grand Avenue. This is where you can actually get onto the beach currently. And it's a great little spot. So tell us about it.
Okay, so Pismo Beach, Pismo State Golf Course. They call Lesage. We, the locals, call it Lesage. It's a nice little par 3, 9-hole golf course right on the ocean. So I mean, again, location, location, location. This has location. It hasn't always been the best greens, and what I mean by that is like if you're trying to practice your putting, these greens aren't the ones you're going to practice on because they're kind of a little shaggy like a carpet. But the last time I played there, which was recently, 2 or 3 weeks ago, they did something with the greens where they're nice. They're decent now, and even my golfing buddy made a comment that they must have bought a new lawnmower or something.
Okay.
But again, it's pretty reasonable priced. You walk out there. I mean, they have carts, but it's not that long of a course. You're using your low irons and stuff. But again, the location is phenomenal. Very breezy there. That's out of every course we've spoken about, that's probably the most breeziest.
You're right. You're
right there.
You're
right there.
steps from the sand.
And then you have Finn's Restaurant, which the owner, that's the same owner of the golf course. So it's if you just want to get in a quick 9, 15, $17, whatever it is. I think they even have unlimited play after 1 for $18. So you can literally go there after 1, just keep playing.
Yeah, and if you're visiting, if you're downtown Pismo in the area, and you just want to just do a little quick, right?
That's actually when I first was moving down here from the Bay Area 15 plus years ago, when I'd come visit Trevor, my son.
That's HHS graduate, a Rio Grande graduate.
Yeah, that's where I would actually play. I'd bring my clubs and just to get in, walk on, and I'd do the unlimited, sometimes play it twice, and it's perfect. Especially if you're staying in the Pismo area and you're just like, hey, you're with your family, like, hey, I'll be back in 2 hours, go grab a couple beers.
And Finn's is right there too.
Finn's is
you
nice.
Can support
beautiful views.
Beautiful views. You're sitting outside, having a cocktail, getting some, it's the dining there is kind of just your go-to stuff. It's not like a gourmet place, but I mean, they've got their little fireplaces. You're looking at the view. If it's heavy winds, there's going to be kite borders. So it's a cool little spot if you're trying to get a feel for the area and our cool little vibe around here. So Finn's is kind of one of my fun places to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And they have live music there on the
weekends.
Yes,
and then live music. Yeah.
We
can go on and on, but we're going to talk about the golf courses. So that is that one. All right, so we've left the best for last. And this is talking about prime real estate location in San Luis Obispo. We're going to talk about the country club. And of course, the residents around there, there's one of the best schools. You've got a pretty prestigious location and atmosphere at this particular golf course. So talk about the country club, Erich.
So San Luis Country Club, I'm not a member, but, and that is private. It is a private course. Obviously, when you think private, you think top notch, and it is top notch. I mean, I know they have different memberships. I'm not sure what they all include, but they have a tennis courts, pool for the kids, beautiful restaurant. It's just a very nice course located right there.
So you're going to find the country club right off of 227. Yeah. And you can actually, before you get there, there's Tolosa Winery that's down the way there. Just so if you're looking for something that's nearby before you go golfing, perhaps that's right there. So just Google that, and that'll take you GPS to real close, like within a couple miles. So anything else? So you would basically be what kind of a person if you're going to this?
A baller.
Okay, all right. So
well, I mean, it's a private club, so I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know the dues. I think the dues membership goes with the economy. How that goes. And the reason why it's a nice golf course too is not just the location, but they in October or November they do the straight down golf tournament there, which sometimes you get some pretty famous golfers. Like I've gone out there and watched Fred Couples. A lot of you guys know Fred Couples. A couple other guys have been out there. So there's that opportunity too that, it's open to the public. It's free. You just walk on there. So it's a good chance to see the golf course, just to walk it. I'm not sure if they've done that in the last couple of years because of what's been going on. But, if you have a chance, maybe a member, you can get out there and play, or in a tournament. I know they have tournaments out there. But, again, that's the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Is it as good or better than some of the other top ones, the public ones? Not sure, but the facilities. I mean, you get that country club feeling when you're there.
The vibe's there.
The vibe's there. You're at the country club. Yeah. So it's really opportunity if you're there.
Yeah. For our area.
At any country club, I would take the opportunity to play. So.
Exactly. So we just wanted to make you aware of that one. That one's our last, last but not least,
nugget,
but the
little
little gem that we have in our area for our beautiful SLO County. And then there was a couple of other things you were going to mention.
Yes. So talking about golf deals, and a lot of you guys are probably, guys and girls, are aware of golfmoose.com is a good place to go to get good deals down here, especially like at Avila. They'll throw a lot of them in the summertime out there. And a lot of North Santa Barbara County, which is very close to here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you get a lot of those courses too. So again, it's this opportunity to play these different courses. I love playing different courses. I mean, golfers love playing different courses. And so that's golfmoose.com, which again, you guys probably know. And then Golf Now works pretty good here, like at Cypress and stuff like that. And what I just recently found out at Cypress is they will honor that price of Golf Now and not charge you the service fee that Golf Now charges you. So something to think about. But again, just trying to throw ideas out there to save you money, because golfers, it's expensive. It's an expensive sport.
Yeah, and just what you're all at different levels, so we're just trying to lay it all out there for you, and hopefully it'll help you out, right?
And the only way I could play once a week is through the Central Coast Golf Card, being a rewards member at Monarch. Like we walk on, my buddy and I that golf at the challenge course probably once a week. We walk on and it's $16. I mean, $16 to play 12 holes in a nice course. It's it's a no-brainer. Yeah. It's a no-brainer. Bring out a couple brewskis. Of course, you're not supposed to do that. You know that. You're not supposed to bring your own beers out on golf courses, but who doesn't do that?
So just in case you want to get a hold of Erich, we're gonna have his information for you if you want to reach out to him. He is a licensed broker in the area, and we work together at Keller Williams. And leave him a comment if you want more details on any of these courses,
or if you want to golf.
If you're in the area and need a concierge,
hey,
here he is. You take him along with you.
Yeah, I'll pay for my own round. Just take.
And we'll leave links to these places, so hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for you to kind of maneuver your visit here, because of course we want you to have a good time here. We love it here. I would say, Erich, you're pretty happy here. Yeah. Yes, he's a world traveler. He's traveled to many places, and he resides here. He's also
I'm originally San Jose Bay Area for 40 years, and I never looked back once I came down here. This is, right now we're looking out the window, and the beach is pretty, 100 yards away. The beach is about a pitching wedge away. Little golf humor there.
Yes. So again, leave us comments, give us a like, give Erich some love here. Let us know what else you would like to know about. And we'd love to give you some more information about our area, because that's what this channel is all about. Okay, friends, the only way that we can help you find that sweet spot here in SLO County is you've got to reach out. Give us a call, text, email, whatever you need to do. Day, weekends, evenings, it does not matter, because we got your back when you're moving to the Central Coast. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.